What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So there's this other story that I got tagged in at like 2 a.m. Thank you to the people who were tagging me on this. And it involves Jenelle Evans. And what I and pretty much everyone else suspects is her trying to use her stepdaughter, Maryssa, to get free products out of various businesses because she knows that nobody wants to give her anything because it is horrible. It's poison for their brands. Okay. And so there's this new Instagram page. Let me pull it up for you guys because we're going to go through it live together. So there's this new Instagram page. It is called Mrs. Weedlove, and they share a lot of like, teen mom tea and stuff. Okay. So in this story, you click on this. This is when people were tagging me in. The owner of the company, Highway Hippie, shared a DM that they got allegedly from Maryssa Eason. We all suspect it is Jenelle Evans, okay? And so Maryssa messages her saying, and I quote, "Hey, I see you're a small business. Feel free to send me some things and I can put your business on my story. No, hi, I love your products. I'm interested in doing this. This is what I would do with your products. This is how I would promote you. This is, why it would be beneficial to you. It's just, hey, I see you're a small business. Send me something and I'll put it on my story." And by the way, a story lasts like 24 freaking hours. Really, not even like a post, not even like a TikTok where all the kids are these days. Like, a story that was so Jenelle to me. It was just such an entitled message. I really cannot stand when influencers, quote unquote, reach out to businesses in this way, because I do, of course, think influencer marketing can be beneficial to businesses, but at least come at the businesses with some level of respect. Like, you would not go to like L'Oreal or Lancome or whatever other brand like this. So don't come at like the small businesses like this either. Like, it has to be beneficial to them. So anyway, the owner of Highway Hippie responded, "Before you message a small business asking for free stuff, maybe you should make sure you're following them first. Have a nice day." I think that was a very fair response because it's true. Why are you messaging me? You don't even follow me. So clearly you don't even really like my stuff like that. Hell, you didn't even say it in your message that you like my stuff. So why would I trust you to properly promote my brand to your people? Because you clearly don't love it. You're just out here trying to get free products, right? And then Highway Hippie shared a tweet with a screen grab of the conversation, and their tweet said, "Do not be this person. We get messages like this all the time, but this one took the cake. If you don't follow us, or if you haven't supported us for more than 1 second, then do not message asking for free SHIT." I can see why she was so frustrated. Like, you have never supported this brand. At least own something from the brand too. You know what I mean? We are in a pandemic. Like, everyone's financial bottom line is suffering. So come on, bring something to the table. I get it. So anyway, Jenelle then screenshotted the tweet and tweeted herself on top of it. And it says, "Let's give Highway Hippie a shout out for belittling my 13-year-old stepdaughter and posting her private messages to try and embarrass her. Very unprofessional behavior. I do not recommend this business to anyone." So, this is where things get very interesting to me. Obviously, Maryssa was not following this brand on Instagram, and I assume not on Twitter either. I don't know if this child is on Twitter or not, but how did anybody, but maybe Jenelle, who was the one probably reaching out to the brand, know that this message was with Maryssa, that it was tweeted out, right? Because when Highway Hippie tweeted it out, they cropped out who they were talking about. So I don't know, right? So anyway, she continued on to say, "Not to mention Highway Hippie continuously posting negative comments about my 13-year-old to her business page. I would appreciate it if you stop slandering a minor. Thanks, thumbs up emoji." Then the brand responded with, "I will take the post down. I did not know she was 13 until after people told me she was 13. Oh, so I guess she left her info in. Tisk tisk. I don't watch Teen Mom, and based off her account, she didn't seem like a public figure." Jenelle then said, "Don't take it all back now. Too late. Should have done your research before opening your mouth." And then The brand responded with, also, thanks for shouting me out to your 1.2 million followers. I guess you're the next Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato is the singer who was quote unquote triggered by a brand catering to people with various nutritional like needs, right? She was like, oh my God, sugar-free cookies. This is promoting diet culture, blah, 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 do better, blah, blah, blah. And just for her to, by the way, a few days later, go on Instagram on 420 and post a photo of her as a recovering drug addict who's supposed to be sober doing drugs. Like on what, like, is that not drug culture? Is that not triggering to drug addicts? The highway hippie people then claim that they've been getting death threats from people who follow Jenelle, which is very serious. It's so crazy that this is what people always resort to so quickly. Like who are these people who send these sorts of threats to people? It's so it's weird. Like how do you go from 0 to 100 like that? I can't comprehend it. And then Jenelle followed her. Jenelle blocked her after tweeting about her a couple of times. And then she says, also, please do not go send her stepdaughter. Hey, that was not the purpose of my message. That is not something I support. If this is true, I hate that she's doing this to her stepdaughter, which is in response to someone accusing Jenelle of using her stepdaughter in order to get free merchandise. And so Highway Hippie was really on a roll. They were like, listen, thanks for slandering a small business. Your 13-year-old reached out to us first. The fact this is all happening on my 3-year anniversary with my boyfriend is a cherry on top. And then this is the last group of tweets. Mrs. Weedlove, you are the real MVP for gathering all of this because it's a lot. So what else did she say? I would like to apologize for sharing the message between me and a 13-year-old girl. If I would have known she was 13 to begin with, I would have never posted it. My intentions were to show that you shouldn't message a small business asking for free stuff. And that it costs a lot of money. I feel terrible now seeing what this girl went through. I never agreed with the show Teen Mom, so I never watched it. My heart hurts so much for her stepdaughter. If her stepdaughter is wanting to get into influencing, I have no problem offering advice on how to message companies or get into influencing. I work with influencers and I don't mind sharing what I've seen legit influencers send me. Wow, you guys, there's so much going on. So, listen. Off the top, I don't like the way that quote unquote Maryssa, really Jenelle, approached this business asking for free things without really offering anything in return or like, you know what I mean? Like just even like complimenting them, ever even owning anything from the brand. But at the same time, oh my God, it hurts so much. I agree with Jenelle that it was inappropriate to screenshot a message that you had with somebody and then leave their information in it. Like if you want to like post a screenshot about an interaction, just like post the messages. You don't have to quote, I think this is called doxing, right? Like you don't have to like dox the person who was messaging you for the, public humiliation aspect. Like, yes, I completely understand the frustration with people constantly asking you for free things under the guise of being influencers, but at the same time, leaving anybody, even if she wasn't 13 years old, leaving anybody's info out when you post something like that was just not the move. But guys, back to like the main tea here. Do you believe that it is Jenelle Evans herself using her stepdaughter's Instagram account in order to try and secure like sponsorships and free things for herself, knowing that, businesses would not respond to her personally? We all see how many people suffer when they choose to do business with Jenelle Evans. And so it seems like desperate times call for desperate measures and modern problems require modern solutions. So is it out of the realm of possibility that she would use her 13-year-old stepdaughter's Instagram in order to kind of secure some things for her own fledgling influencer career? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. And thanks again to everybody who tagged me on this story. What a mess. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.